The following is a semi-professional... fuck it, read it yourself. Alrighty, welcome back to Nihilhalla. So the Irish rugby, did you say? Team?
Yeah, when I was in Toronto one time, this was many years ago, and I saw them at a bar. They had a bunch of shirts on, and I just happened to notice them, and I came up to them, and they were talking, and they had on their jerseys, or whatever they're called in rugby. And,
I think it's still called a jersey.
I'm sure. I don't know if I'll insult any of our rugby fans. But I just happened to say, I can't even remember what I said. I had already been drinking, and I think it was something along the lines of the guy said, you know, "Hey, what beer do you like?" And that was an awful Irish accent, sorry.
Hey, what beer do you like?
Yeah, what beer would you like? And I was just kind of like, I said Steam Whistle is good, which Steam Whistle is the Pilsner that is made in Toronto. Very good. I think you can only get it in Toronto. And he kind of was like, that stuff tastes like piss. And I'm like, well, man, I like Pilsner, you know, it's whatever. And he kind of just said, I'm fucking with you, bought a pitcher, and we drank it. And then this English guy came, and they, you know, kind of razzed each other, as the English and Irish are wont to do. And then a couple German people came by, and then all of a sudden there was 30 people. We were drinking in this bar, and we had, like, taken over the whole bar. And I was in my early 20s. Or no, I might have only been 19, because legal drinking age in Canada is 19.
Legal
I was
drinking
pretty
age
young.
in Canada is like 16.
No. It is not that low. It's either 18 or 19.
Well, the age of consent is 14 or some shit in Canada.
I have no idea about that, but I know the drinking age is 18 or 19. It's kind of like one of those magical age for drinking, smoking, gambling. Anyway.
Gotcha.
Fucking hung out with them. One of the nights where I had gotten as incredibly drunk as possible without being sick. Didn't black out, but consumed. They were doing just unbelievable amounts of alcohol. I remember the Germans that were with us tapped out. The English kid was damn near an alcohol poisoning. He was passing out in each bar, and they still would just put a pint in front of his hand, you know, everywhere we went, like, he's fine. Don't worry.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
Oh, my. I was just kind of like, is he going to be okay? And yeah, I hung out with the Irish rugby team and drank.
I guess that's what's wrong with our country. We just assume that people are weak-willed and lily-livered, or whatever the fucking term is for somebody who has absolutely no constitution when it comes to fucking alcohol.
we fucking...
No! Don't eat the fucking tabby plorts, you bitches! You fucking... Oh, God! See what you did? See what you did? Look!
Okay, now you have to stare at his dump it. There, wait, go back.
Okay.
Slime motherfuckers.
Oh, God. More tars. Damn it.
Oh, no. Man, they get out of hand really fast.
The good news is they don't last more than 24 hours, generally.
Okay. I do like the rainbow colors, though.
Yeah, it's kind of a neat color, but I mean, it's basically just oil. Eating. Oh, God, no, don't fucking eat that slime.
Can you collect their plort?
No, they don't have any plort.
Oh, there's just bits on the ground.
They're basically just really dirty slimes, is effectively how it works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was a fun time. To date that episode, though, I ended up hanging out with a Japanese couple, and one of the, gonna go a little sad here on the folks, so, trigger warning, I guess, if you don't like sad shit, but the world's full of sad shit, so get over it. I was hanging out with this Japanese couple, and that was during when the Fukushima, accident happened, and they were unable to go home.
Oh, God.
Because there were no planes going into Japan at that time, I believe.
Oh, that must have been terrible for them.
Yeah, I remember me and a couple buddies that I had in Toronto, we gave them some money to be able to stay in a hostel for a week. We were like, hey, we know you can't afford the hotel, and I don't know how you feel about hostels, but here's $50. You could stay in this hostel for 8 days.
I don't know why I'm so jaded, man, but I feel like that was just them conning you. I don't know. It's not because they were Japanese or anything like that. It's just like I don't know. I just have significant trust issues when it comes to people.
I mean, if it was a con, it was a very good one.
Very convincing. Yeah, they fucking got a nuclear power plant to explode exactly in time.
That happened like while I was in Toronto. We watched it happen on the news, and then we were hanging out with these people throughout the time while we were staying there. So it was one of those things where they were talking to their family over the phone, and I mean, the tears were as real as I could imagine.
To be fair, the Fukushima plant, that's not exactly a trigger warning, except maybe if you were in Fukushima.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying I was making fun
Still
of trigger warnings.
Still a horrible thing that happened, but yeah.
In all dickheadishness, I was making fun of trigger warnings because of sad shit, because I've seen that before, like, oh, I didn't know you were going to make me sad. Like, fuck off, the world is a sad place sometimes. But yeah,
it's more sad than it is happy.
Now I remember saying to them, because they had a bunch of stuff with them, and I was like, well, you should go to the post and just start mailing your shit and pay for that, and it'll get sent to your place eventually. I mean, you don't need it. I said you should just pack one backpack to fit on your plane when you can get on it.
I hate it when games just think they can say ginger so freely and frivolously.
Only another ginger can call another ginger ginger. Tim Minchin, everybody, he's awesome.
Yeah, love Tim Minchin.
But yeah.
Oh my god, look at all these Q-berries!
Oh, yeah, it was an interesting time. That was another interesting drinking thing that happened to me in Toronto around that time, actually, with that Japanese couple. For some reason, we saw some other Asian tourists. I can't confirm nor deny their true ethnicity, but for some reason they thought I was Charlie Sheen.
Oh my god. Maybe if Charlie Sheen ate Charlie Sheen.
Well, you gotta remember, man, that was 10 years ago, so I was a lot thinner.
Oh, okay.
If you will, so, man, it was just, and once again, this is me reenacting. It was like, a Charlie Shinu! A Charlie Shinu! And I was like, what the fuck are they saying? And this dude's name and his girlfriend, it was, she was Kiko, and God, I forget his name. I think we were just calling him, like, Tim Tim, because we couldn't pronounce his name, and we were racist dicks. And, he was just...
What do you mean, were?
Alright. But he was just like, they think you're Charlie Sheen. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So I just laid it on thick and acted like a dick, and got bought booze. I was like, this is amazing.
The mistaken identity. The number one cause of alcoholism in America. Hey man, you seem like you're pretty cool. Let me buy you a drink.
Or the other thing in America. Hey, you're rich and have tons of money and you're famous. How about more free shit?
No, I feel like that's just America.
I mean, yeah, that Adam Sandler makes a reference to it in one of his movies. He says, you finally make all the money and they keep giving you free shit. And he's like cleaning out his garage for different things that studios gave him.
Oh, that's
apparently funny. That happens. That's for real.
You know what's really funny about that is that Adam Sandler assumed he had a lot of money from all those movies he made. I guess when he was younger.
He does have a lot of money, but...
I guess from when he was younger, from like Anger Management and
dude, his
movies.
Stupid movies still make buku bucks.
That's fucking dumb. Like even the one where he played his own sister or something like that.
I mean, yeah, because people still have a following. And I'm not a fan of his later movies, but... To be fair, The Cobbler, the independent film with him and Dustin Hoffman, really fucking good movie.
Haven't seen it.
It's on Netflix, I believe, for free, and a lot of people didn't watch it because it's one of the few movies that Adam Sandler did that it has very serious, morals. Not the mushroom. Morals. Had very serious morals in it and was a very serious kind of movie, and of course had funniness in it, but really fucking good movie. And didn't get a lot of praise, I don't know, because people expect him to be funny. Same thing with Spanglish, or when Jim Carrey did 23. Now, 23 was a shit movie, but,
What was there was another Jim Carrey movie that had absolutely nothing to do with, like, fun and happy. Was it Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
Yeah, that was another one. Great movie, and I think has a little more praise, but people, watched it and were just like, oh, Jim Carrey isn't being funny, or whatever. And it's kind of like, no, but it was a damn good movie. The Cobbler was basically just a different kind of superhero movie. Basically, his family had handed down through the generations an old shoe machine that he accidentally uses one night, and basically its whole power is excuse me, live a day in another man's shoes, and so you build this guy's shoes and you become that man. Like, you transform into him, and then he goes on misadventures. Is basically the
That
story.
would be a really cool concept for, like...
It was fucking awesome, man. We should definitely watch it. And, you know, Adam Sandler is a great actor. He does a great job in more serious roles, believe it or not.
I just don't...
I didn't think I could see it either, and I clicked it, man, and loved every minute of it.
Alright, so this is my favorite part of the game. This is where I get basically free reign to become incredibly lazy. So I'm going to go back into my house and sleep for a full day, basically.
You know what? That's a perfect time to start this back up on the next episode of Nihilhalla.
Mochi.
Ooh, the ice cream?
No, this is the guy's name.
All right.
Next time.